at Fort Scott this weekend at the Pioneer Classic. This morning they will face off against the Southwest Tigers, team out of Lamar, Missouri. Here in the first game of pool play this morning, we are at Fort Scott Community College for this first two games of the day, as Ottawa will play these games here this morning, 9 o'clock, and game to follow approximately scheduled for 11:15, 11:30 this morning. And the results of today's games will put them into the bracketed format starting tomorrow, with the game time to be determined as, you know, how pool play ends up for all the teams in their pool. But this morning they'll face off against the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri, and Ottawa coming in. The Arrows have won 5 of their last 8 games. They've split double headers with Oskaloosa, Newton, and Chanute, and swept the Kansas Senators back on the 14th of June. And so 5-3 in their last 8 games, playing much better as of late, starting to get it together offensively, and the pitching is really starting to come into form here over the last couple weeks. Ottawa got off to a little bit of a rough start early on, but as the boys started playing a little bit more with each other and settling into their positions and getting some swings in offensively, have really stepped it up and are playing much better baseball right now. But we're going to take a quick time out, send it back to the studio. You're listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Ottawa Arrows pregame show here on 1220 AM, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463. Royals Recap, sponsored by Frank Eye Center. Mornings, Monday through Saturday at 6, 7, 8, and again at noon on 103.7 FM and 1220 KOFO.
Yeah, welcome back here to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Ottawa Arrows pregame show here on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM. Luke Quinn coming to you from Fort Scott Community College, where the Arrows will face off with the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri, here this morning in the first game of pool play in the Fort Scott Pioneer Classic. This weekend, Ottawa will be playing down here between the Community College and the brand-new LaRoche Family Stadium here in Fort Scott. Big tournament. I believe there were 13 teams ended up in the tournament. This is Ottawa's first pool game of the day against the Southwest Tigers, and we'll follow that up with a second game here this morning. But Ottawa coming in winners of 5 of their last 8 games last week, and their most recent outing was just over a week ago, as they hosted Chanute in a doubleheader on the 21st. They split. They lost game 1 14-8. Came back in the nightcap of the doubleheader and won game 2 9-1. Wyatt Johnston was just absolutely outstanding on the mound. Ottawa picks up the run rule victory in that one, 9-1. Johnston, through 5 innings, only threw 61 pitches, did a great job around the strike zone, and the Ottawa bats just did a good job of coming up with the key hits in that ball game, and really just did not give Chanute much of an opportunity in the nightcap that night. But here today, look to continue kind of the same thing, as they will put Aiden Michael on the mound here in the first morning contest. On the season, Aiden has pitched in 4 ball games, just 19 and a third innings, giving up 15 hits, 19 runs, but only 4 of those runs have been earned. Walked 16, struck out 18. He's 1-1. His ERA is a low 1.45, so a lot of runs have been scored with Aiden on the mound, but so many of them have been unearned. It's just they need to play a little bit better defense behind him. As I said, 19 runs have been scored, but only 4 of them have been earned. 1.45 ERA for Aiden so far this season, 1.6 on his walks and hits per innings pitched. So he's allowing just over a base run and a half per inning, but does a good job of throwing strikes. He battles in counts, and very good mound presence Aiden has out there. So they'll open with Michael on the mound. Leading the way batting so far on this season, Cameron Reynolds. He'll bat in the 3-hole today. Cameron batting .538 on the season. Cameron is 14 of 20, or he's got 21 hits. He scored 14 runs, driven in 10. He also has one of the only home runs on the season, as the Post 60 Arrows only have 2 so far. Cameron with one of those. So only struck out 3 times so far in 39 at-bats. So great contact hitter who also has some power and does a good job of getting on base. And when he does, Ottawa scores a lot of runs. So, as I said, Aiden Michael will get the start on the mound, and he is looking to pick up win number 2 as he sits 1-1 with his record so far on the season, a 1.45 ERA. And we'll be back in 60 seconds with the starting lineups. You're listening to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Post 60 Arrows pregame show here on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
When a pitcher is spent, his manager gets him out of the game before he gets in a bad spot. When your carpet is spent, do you get it out of the game before any more bad spots show up? Bring in the reliever. Super Stands Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's years of experience at treating, cleaning, and maintaining your carpet can get it out of a spot and keep it in the game for many more innings. Years ahead. Call Super Stan for a free estimate today. 418-2463. Make Stan your cleaning man. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today. 418-2463. KOFO, the Franklin County Fair Board, and Bob Allen Ford proudly present Travis Marvin.
She's hot wired.
Travis Marvin rocking the arena at the Franklin County Fair, Friday, July 20th at 8 p.m.
Gonna get her in time.
Tickets are on sale now for only $10 at DIY Supply, Kansas State Bank at 236 North Main, CMI Lumber, and online at eventbrite.com. Bring the whole family to see Travis Marvin at the Franklin County Fair, July 20th. Brought to you by DIY Supply, Dingle & Son, Dials Construction, Bob Allen Ford, the Franklin County Fair Board, and KOFO.
And welcome back here to the Super Stands Cleaning Service Ottawa Post 60 Arrows pregame show here on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM. This is Luke Queen at Fort Scott Community College, where Ottawa will face off against the Southwest Tigers in the first pool game of the day here at the Community College in this Fort Scott Pioneer Classic Tournament. Starting lineup for today's game, Ottawa will be the home team on the scoreboard, so we will start with the Southwest Tigers leading off third baseman Logan Armstrong. He'll be followed by the left fielder Ryan Rogers. Batting third, the shortstop Case Tucker. Batting cleanup and doing the catching be Dante Stahl. Batting fifth is the pitcher Bryant Rose. Hitting sixth in right field Wyatt Knoll. Batting seventh, first baseman Peyton Denny. Batting eighth in center field Grant Miller. Batting ninth, the extra hitter Garrett Morsey. And batting 10th, second baseman Brandon Overman. So they will bat 10. And for the Tigers, Armstrong, Rogers, Tucker, Stahl, Rose, Knoll, Denny, Miller, Morsey, and Overman. For Ottawa, leading off will be the shortstop Trenton Worley. Batting second, second baseman Brody Mundell. Hitting third, first baseman Cameron Reynolds. Batting fourth, left fielder Wyatt Johnston. Batting fifth, third baseman Wayne Laurie. Batting sixth, extra hitter Tanner Gould. Batting seventh, right fielder Spencer Mays. Hitting eighth and catching Tanner Botkin. Batting ninth in center field Jose Richards. And batting 10th and pitching Aiden Michael. Well, we're going to take another quick 60-second timeout Here from the Super Stands Cleaning Service pregame show, you're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Quality Structures Incorporated in Richmond is proud to sponsor this KOFO sports broadcast. They know that experience matters on the field and when it comes to your building needs. Visit qualitystructures.com and put their years of experience in constructing post-frame buildings to work for you.
To protect your family and plan for your financial future, get to know your Modern Woodman agent.
Hello, I'm Dale Pearson, your Modern Woodman agent in Ottawa, Kansas. Call me today at 242-6566.
Modern Woodman of America, touching lives, securing futures.
Okay. And welcome back here to Fort Scott. Game is underway. Aiden Michael, first two pitches, just a little bit low. We have a 2-0 count. Leading off for Southwest Tigers is Logan Armstrong. Third pitch from Michael is a strike, fouled away down the third baseline. So they got going quickly here. Again, three batters due up for Southwest Tigers: Logan Armstrong, Ryan Rogers, and Case Tucker. Michael into the windup, and his pitch is driven down the third base line. Nice stab by Wayne Laurie. He'll come up, throw across the diamond, and it'll be picked up. So put out goes 5-3. Laurie across the diamond to Cameron Reynolds, and Ottawa has one away. Aiden Michael again coming in, had thrown 19 in the third innings, at a 1.45 ERA on the season. 1-1 was his record. And Aiden throws strikes. He is a very, very effective pitcher. Michael into the windup. First pitch is in, but just a little bit away. Ball one. Michael into the windup. Second pitch, right down the middle, swung on and missed. Strike two. Rogers, the left fielder, or number 10, ends up close to the plate and up in the front of the box. Michael's second pitch, and that one will be inside, and it will hit him. And so Rogers reaches base, hit by pitch. Puts a runner at first with one away. Brings the shortstop, number 19, Case Tucker, to the plate. Tucker stands in, left-handed hitter. Again, crowds it in, taking away the inside part of the plate. Michael's pitch is up and away, 1 ball, no strikes. Rogers gets the lead. Michael comes set. 1-0 pitch is fouled back to the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tucker steps back in, and Michael looks in for the sign, comes to the stretch. Pitch is flown out to right field, and Spencer Mays is there. He'll make the catch, and Rogers will retreat to first base. Field faces towards the southwest here at the community college, so the wind is blowing in right towards the press box here as we sit just off to the first base side. So it's going to be tough to get it out of here today, I would assume, with the little bit of breeze that we do have. Now the batter is the catcher, Dante Stahl. 2 outs and a runner at first. Michael will step off, chase Rogers back to first base. Now he's got his sign and come set. His delivery, ground ball, back to the pitcher, stabbed there by Michael, and he will flip over to first base, and that will retire the side. So for Michael, no runs, no hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We're going to be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Let's see. That big yellow spot came from an ice cream cone. The brown spot was from a super hot cup of coffee. And that purpley blue-gray shadow over there, well, I just couldn't say.
If you have troublesome carpet spots, spills, and stains, stop and call Super Stan, your cleaning man. Call 418-24 6463 for your free estimate. Eliminate spots, spills, stains, and purpley blue-gray shadows from your carpets. Super Stands Cleaning Service, 418-2463. Sutton's Jewelry has something to make your wedding day special. During June, July, and August, find the wedding set of your dreams at Sutton's Jewelry. Now offering several wedding sets for only $1,000. That price includes the engagement ring and the wedding band. Choose from yellow, rose, or white gold wedding sets. Hurry, first come, first served. And remember, customer satisfaction is their top priority. Let Sutton's Jewelry help you celebrate life's special moments with quality jewelry. Now at their new location, 213 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Yeah, welcome back here to Fort Scott Community College. This is Luke Queen bringing you Ottawa American Legion Post 60 Arrows baseball. We are getting ready to start the bottom of the first inning for the Southwest Tigers in the top of the first. They got no runs, no hits, no errors. There was one hit by pitch, and he was left stranded at first base. Aiden Michael threw 12 pitches for the Arrows in the first. Batting order, first three batters due up here in the bottom of the first for Ottawa. They'll be led off by Trenton Worley, the shortstop. Trenton batting .344 on the season. He'll be followed by the second baseman, Brody Mundell. Brody hitting .308. And batting third is the first baseman, Cameron Reynolds. Cameron comes in at .538 on the season, including a home run. Scored 10 runs and driven in 14. Ottawa looking to jump out early here. As I said in the pregame, they've been playing much better baseball as of late. Winners 5 of their last 8 games. And coming off a victory in their last contest over Chanute, where they won 9-1. Tigers are taking it around the horn. Now they're meeting at the mound for a little infield ritual, I would assume, and Trenton Worley will step into the box for post 60. Worley, a left-handed batter. Good job when he makes contact and lays it down. He's also very dangerous on the base paths, very fast runner. Has a couple triples on the season. First pitch was over for strike one. Second pitch is in. Worley takes a hack at it, fouls it away. So no balls, 2 strikes on Ottawa's leadoff hitter. Pitcher comes set, and Rose pitching right out of the full stretch all the time. Pitch comes in, fouled down at the plate. Worley battling. Off-speed pitch, just was able to get a piece of it and stay alive. Still protecting that 0-2 count. No outs here in the first. Worley waits. Next pitch is a little bit high and outside, ball 1. So 1 ball, 2 strike count on Trenton. Trenton does a good job of working the count and battling up at the plate. Next pitch is a little outside. Runs the count even at 2-2. Really stays in the box. He's ready to go. Now Rose comes set and the 2-2 pitch. It's in there, but fouled away by Worley again. So the count stays at 2-2. Brody Mundell in the on-deck circle. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Rose comes set. Next pitch. This is down low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Good job here. Beat a leadoff man by Worley. He's already seen 7 pitches so far in this at bat. So running that pitch count up early. And the next pitch is outside. So draws the walk. Does Trenton Worley, so that puts a runner at first base, nobody out. Brings Brody Mundell to the plate, batting .308 on the season. Looking down the third base line at Coach Lance Fuller, getting the signs. Worley gets his lead at first. Rose gets the sign, and now he'll come set. He'll step off and chase Worley back towards first base. He'll step back on, and Trenton will regain his lead. Now the pitch coming in, runner goes, and there will be no throw. Catcher unable to handle it, as he tried to make the exchange. So Worley gets a stolen base on the play and moves into scoring position. The ball was down low, so 1-0 count on Mundell. Runner in scoring position. Rose, next pitch, Mundell around to bunt, pitches up high. Brody takes it, and it'll be 2-0. Coach Fuller going through the signs again. Now Mundell will step back into the box. Rose delivers, bunted down the first base line, so that'll advance the runner. Credit Mundell with the sacrifice on the play. Put out goes 1-3, and that moves Worley over to third base and brings up Cameron Reynolds. Again, Cameron, 538 on the season, 1 home run on the year. Does a good job of making contact and put the ball in play. First pitch to Reynolds up high. Cameron 4 doubles, a triple, home run on the year. Second pitch into Cameron, also high, 2-0. Good hitters count here for Cameron. Got to find one in a certain spot for Ottawa to get this run home. Worley a fast base runner, so really any ball in the air will probably do the job. Next pitch hits the inside corner at the belt, and it is 2 balls and 1 strike. Rose on the rubber, getting the sign. He'll come set, and the next pitch. It is an off-speed pitch, waved at and missed by Reynolds, and the count goes to 2-2. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Cameron Reynolds. Next pitch is upstairs, and the count runs full. Wyatt Johnston waits on deck. See what Cameron can do here with a full count. 1 out and a runner at third base. Rose's next pitch is swung on, and it'll be a single into center field. Reynolds will drive in Worley, and that'll play Ottawa's first run of the ball game. And Ottawa takes the 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Cameron Reynolds, good job of working the pitch count and getting a pitch he could handle, singling it out to center field. Wyatt Johnson steps in. Wyatt, 400 batting average so far on the season. First pitch is in, swung on and missed. Good cut. Just no contact on that one. Johnson waves the bat, waiting. Stretch and the pitch. Pitch is down low, off speed. Count goes to 1-1. Johnson looking down at Coach Fuller for the signs again. Now he's in and we're ready. Rose with the stretch. Reynolds a safe lead. Pitch comes in, fouled off down the right field line and out of play. And it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Ottawa hitters have done a good job here so far, working the pitch count. Rose is already up to 20 pitches thrown here in the first. Next pitch, curveball down low. Johnson lets it go by, and it moves the count to 2-2. Wayne Laurie waits on deck. Runner first and 1 away. Next pitch to Johnston is high, so a full count here to Wyatt. We'll see with 1 out if Coach Fuller gets things moving, puts Cameron Reynolds on the move. Rose looks in for his sign. Now he comes set. 3-2 pitch. It's up high, swung at, but popped up on the infield, and it'll be the second baseman making the play for out number 2. That brings Wayne Laurie to the plate. Wayne batting .241 on the season. No home runs for Wayne. Driven in 5. He's actually been hitting a lot better as of late. Wayne a lot of times gets on base and he scores runs, so that's a good sign. 10 runs scored so far on the season. Now a step off and fake to first. Reynolds dives back in. Lori's still waiting on the first offering. Here comes, pitches in the dirt, gets by the catcher. He can't find it. Reynolds turns around second, and now the catcher slips going to pick it up, and Reynolds will get all the way to third base. So the pitch was in the dirt. Catcher unable to find it immediately. And then when he did, went back to pick it up, his feet went out from underneath him. Reynolds was making a good turn around second base, and he just strolled into third. So now 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at third, 2 outs. Pitch into Wayne Laurie. On the outer half, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Wayne. Rose comes set. He'll bring it in. Laurie swings, fouls it straight back to the screen, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ottawa's really done a good job of working Rose here in the first inning. Pitch to Laurie. Low and away. Good block there by the catcher as that ball was in the dirt. Excellent job of getting in front of that and knocking it down by Stahl. Laurie steps back in. Rose gets the sign. Comes set and the 2-2 delivery. And it will be a called strike 3 on Laurie. So for Ottawa, in the bottom of the first, they get 1 run on 1 base hit. There were no errors, 1 man left on base. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Legion Baseball here on 1220 AM, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Schedule your child's sports physical today with Dr. Chris Koster at Ransom Memorial Health's Pediatric Care and get a comprehensive exam, review of family health history, and information on injury prevention. Call 785-229-8891 or visit ransom.org. Ransom Memorial Health, providing remarkable care.
Chad Bruner, Director of the Ottawa Recreation Commission.
The Ottawa Recreation Commission would like to thank all of our volunteers for their service in helping with the ORC. These individuals play an important role in everything we do here. From all the ORC staff and board members, thank you.
Technology, mobile banking. I totally heart my bank.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
It is good to know your AC is ready for the summer. Before it gets hot, call Adamson Brothers for a spring tune-up today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Yeah, welcome back here to Fort Scott Community College. Luke Queen bringing you Ottawa Post 60 Arrows American Legion Baseball. We're heading into the top of the second inning here in Fort Scott. Ottawa with the 1-0 lead over the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri. Aiden Michael on the mound for the Arrows. He'll face off against Rose, Knoll, and Denny here in the second. First pitch of the second inning, down and in. Ball 1-2 Rose. Bryant Rose, the pitcher for the Tigers, threw 28 pitches in the first inning. Ottawa did a great job there of working the count. Second pitch is in there, called strike on the inner half. Michael into the windup and the pitch. The ball down the right field line, and it will go into foul territory, so that'll be strike 2. Again, the wind blowing in at us here today. Field faces towards the southwest, so the ball pushed down the right field line will probably get pushed off a little bit more that direction. Good amount of foul territory here at Fort Scott Community College. Michael into the windup, in the pitch. This time upstairs, runs the count to 2-2. Michael looking in for the sign here. And the pitch. This time just down low and maybe a little bit away, runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the number 5 batter for the Southwest Tigers. Michael again with the delivery, ground ball hit towards second base. Mundell's got it, up with it, and over to first base, 4 out number 1. So one away here in the top of the second inning. And that'll bring the right fielder, Wyatt Knoll, to the plate for Southwest Tigers. Michael into the windup and the pitch. Just a little upstairs. Good velocity here so far this morning for Michael. Kind of tough when you're used to pitching at 6 or 7 o'clock at night. Coming out at 9 a.m., but he's done a good job so far. Second pitch grounded to short or second base. Again, Mundell up with it and on to first base, out number 2. 2 away here in the second. Brings to the plate first baseman Peyton Denny for the Tigers. He is a left-handed batter. Kind of crowds the plate a little bit. Michael's pitch, and it's a one-hopper towards second base. Again, Mundell with it over to first base, and Brody Mundell with 3 putouts here in the second inning. So we'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank. A better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Do you know if your AC is ready to beat the heat this summer? You can find out by calling Adamson Brothers today at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
We came to Arvest Bank to learn about free blue checking. What do you like best about your account with no monthly fee?
Just, it's convenient, it's free.
When they told me it's free, I was like, what?
I've used several other banks in the past, and so it was very nice to switch to one that had an actually free checking account.
It's just one less thing you have to worry about taking out of your budget.
Do you know the monthly fee for your checking account?
Oh, yes. 0.
Congratulations. Arvest Bank. Our customers say it best.
And welcome back here to Fort Scott, where we head into the bottom of the second inning, and the Ottawa Post 60 Arrows lead the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri by a score of 1-0. Good first couple innings for Aiden Michael. He's thrown 21 pitches through 2. Last inning, he got 3 ground balls to second base, and easy plays for Brody Mundell over to first. So 1-2-3, top of the second, and Ottawa comes to bat here in the bottom half. And leading off will be Tanner Gould. Tanner is the extra hitter. They're allowing an extra hitter this weekend, and Tanner getting into the lineup here. He's got a .333 average for the Arrows on the season. Right-handed batter steps in. Rose coming set for the Tigers. First pitch is in, and it'll be a called strike. Tanner taking all the way on that one. But he's tracking the pitches in. 0-1 count. Stretching the pitch. This one stays a little bit upstairs. Runs count to 1-1. Extra hitter opportunity. Ottawa using that. So 10 men in the lineup today. Next pitch is in there. Strike 2 called. And Gould down now. 1-2 in the count. Rose comes set. And the pitch. And that pitch got a piece of Tanner down at the foot, and so he'll reach hit by pitch, put a runner at first with nobody out, and brings to the plate Spencer Mays. Spencer, the right fielder, batting .273 coming into the ball game here this morning. We'll see what Coach Fuller has him do here in the second. Spencer been hitting a lot better as of late. First pitch coming in. Mays takes a cut at it, and he chops it down the third base line foul. Spencer did a good job getting out of the box there, but unfortunately the ball went foul. It would have been a tough play for the third baseman coming in and charging it like that and having to make that long throw on the run. Mays looks down at Coach Fuller at third, goes through the signs. Now Mays will step into the box, and Rose looks in for the sign. We'll do a fairly good lead. Doesn't go. Pitches inside. 1-1 will be the count. Mays ready now. He's waiting for Rose to deliver. Stretch and the pitch. And it's a ground ball towards short. Not a hard hit ball. Quickly to second base. They get one. And the return throw to first is not in time. So Mays will reach on the fielder's choice. And to put out at second goes 6-4. So a runner first and one away. And that brings the catcher, Tanner Botkin, to the plate. Tanner batting in at .048 on the year. Looking to start catch fire here as we get ready to head to the postseason in a couple weeks. First pitch into Botkin's down low. Now Mays at first, one away. Spencer will get his lead. Rose comes set, and the pitch. Botkin swings, pops it up. It's back of the plate, and the catcher unable to bring it in. So new life there for Botkin. The catcher was kind of right on the lip of the dirt and the grass. It is a well cut. There's not much change between the dirt and the grass. It is a well kept field here at the community college. So just kind of was 1 foot in the grass, 1 foot on the dirt, and unable to make the play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is in, again popped up at the plate. Catcher will have another chance here, and this time he'll make the catch. And there will be 2 away. And that'll bring Jose Richards to the plate. Jose playing center field today. He's batting .222 on the season. Last couple times out. Been swinging the bat a lot better recently. Making good solid contact. Hitting the ball very hard. First pitch to Richards, ripped down the left field line. That is over the third baseman's head. Left fielder comes up with it, and it'll hold Richards to a single. Mays will stop at second base as the play was in front of him. And apparently Ottawa is not batting 10. We're back to the top of the lineup for Worley. It just looked that way on the lineup card, but they are batting 9. So Trenton Worley steps into the box, and the first pitch to Trenton is high and away, ball 1. Worley reached on a walk his first time up and scored Ottawa's run. First and second, 2 outs. Worley squares the bunt, pitches up. He takes it, ball 2. Trenton's speed, he can put it down there and take advantage of that third baseman who continues to play behind the bag, even after 2 bluff attempts there by Worley. Next pitch, this time he's not around to bunt, and the pitch is inside, runs the count to 3 balls, no strikes. Worley's ready to go. Now Rose comes set. Rose turn, bluff, move towards second. Nobody there, but Mays gets back just in case. Now he'll regain his lead. Pitch into Worley. This time it's across and it's a strike. Trenton was taking all the way. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Here to the Arrows leadoff hitter. And the next pitch is high, ball 4, and that'll load the bases and bring Brody Mundell to the plate. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Mundell laid down the sacrifice his first time up. So average remains .308 on the year. Mays at third, Richards at second, Worley at first. Early speed of ball in the gap could be fun to watch. He runs the bases very well. First pitch to Mundell. Down and away. Ball one. Mundell steps back in. Rose will come set. Stretching the pitch. That one right through there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like Brody was taken all the way. Now the ball momentarily gets away from the pitcher. Mays took a couple of hard steps towards home, but thought better of it. Back to third. So the 1-1 count. Rose comes set again. And the pitch. Curveball over there, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes here on Mundell. Ottawa second baseman looking for a pitch that he can put in play somewhere here. Got to battle with the 2-strike count. Here's the pitch, and that one is up and away, and runs again, even at 2-2. Mundell looking to get on base here for Cameron Reynolds, Ottawa's #1 hitter so far this season. Now the 2-2 pitch is chopped towards third, and it'll go right to the bag and force out Richards at third. So for Ottawa, they get no runs on no hits or no errors. 3 men left on base. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Aeros Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hey, it's me, your taste buds. What do you say we head over to Leon's? You know, used to be Poncho's. They're open now, and the vocal cords won't stop talking about them. Chicken fried steak, sandwiches, burgers, salads, and I hear they kept the chips and cheese. Yum. You take me there and I'll forgive you for that freezer burned whatever that was last night. Leon's, now open for lunch and dinner at 429 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. Pre-arrangements make the difference of a family that is stressed and a family that is free to grieve, to celebrate a life. Consider making your pre-arrangements to lift the burden.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Have you seen the Colosseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
Yeah, welcome back here to Fort Scott. This is Luke Queen bringing you Ottawa American Legion Post 60 Aeros Baseball. We're heading to the top of the third inning. Ottawa leads over the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri by a score of 1-0. Aiden Michael back out to the mound for his third inning of work. He's thrown 21 pitches through 2. He'll face off against center fielder Grant Miller leading off here in the third. Miller be followed by Morsey and Overman. Second pitch is in, and it is a base hit to right. Up quickly was Mays out in right field, but no play at first. Ball got through the infield quickly. Mays was charging hard, but Miller did a nice job of getting out of the box and getting down the line, so no play could be made. So that's the first hit of the ball game for the Tigers. Puts a runner at first and nobody out. Brings Grant Morsey to the plate. Michael from the stretch comes set, and he'll step off. Miller dives back in. Aiden looking over at the runner at first. Now he'll get his sign, and quickly over to first base, and back in safely is Miller. Miller, the center fielder, got down that line quickly, so looks like he's got some good speed. Out to a good lead at first base. Pitch is in. It is down. And ball 1 to Morsey. Morsey squared around to bunt. Pitch was a little bit low, and he pulled the bat back out of the way. Michael set. His delivered. Ball popped up, and Botkin able to make the play. Good job there by Tanner Botkin, the catcher for Ottawa. His first step was forward, and that ball jumped backwards on him, but he was able to adjust and get back to make the catch. So one away here in the top of the third. Brings to the plate second baseman Brandon Overman. for the Southwest Tigers. Michael gets his sign and comes set. First pitch, a little bit inside to Overman. 1 ball, no strike count to the second baseman for the Tigers. Michael again gets his sign and comes set. The pitch, just a little bit up and away, 2-0. Miller has not left to move yet, but has a good-sized lead. And again, just a short secondary as Overman watches strike 1 go by. 2 balls, 1 strike here to the number 10 hitter in the lineup. Southwest Tigers are using the extra hitter, and for them, Ottawa did not. They're using Tanner Gould as the DH. 2-1 pitch is a little bit up and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Aiden Michael does work quickly. He stays on the rubber quite a bit, and he's ready to go. 3-1 pitch is a little bit down and away, so it walks the number 10 hitter and puts runners at first and second, and back to the top of the order for the Tigers, Logan Armstrong. Armstrong is the third baseman. He grounded out to third in the first. Now runners at first and second. Reynolds is going to play in front of the runner at first base, anticipating a possible bunt. First pitch from Michael to Armstrong. Off-speed pitch is a strike. Armstrong gets back in the box, and Michael comes set. Aiden's 0-1 pitch. Just down and away. Runs the count to 1-1. Michael's now set, and the 1-1 pitch. This time a little bit upstairs, 2-1. Tigers showing a lot more patience here as we came into the third inning. First couple innings, they were up there ready to swing, try and jump on it quickly. And a line drive hit towards third, stabbed by Wayne Laurie. Good catch there by Wayne for the second out of the inning. And keeps the runners at first and second. Hit hard there by Armstrong. But Laurie, with a step to his left, able to make the play. Brings Ryan Rogers to the plate. Rogers hit by a pitch last at bat. And he'll swing at the first pitch here. And we're going to have, I believe, an interference call. And the runner between second and third will be out. And so that will end the inning. So no runs, 1 base hit, no errors, and a couple men left on base. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
Messenger's Home Furnishings in South Ottawa has a huge selection of sofas, love seats, recliners, tables, and chairs. Choose from hundreds, even thousands of fabrics and wood finishes too. Visit Messenger's Home Furnishings in Ottawa, or for more information, go to messengershomefurnishings.com.
Have you seen the Colosseum in Rome? Kind of crumbly looking, isn't it? That's because it wasn't built by C.S. Cunningham Concrete. In fact, if C.S. Cunningham had been around back then, the Leaning Tower of Pisa would simply be known as the Tower of Pisa. No lean. That's because C.S. Cunningham Concrete does it right, with fully trained and licensed workers. If they'd built the London Bridge, there'd be no song about it falling down. Commercial, residential, concrete. C.S. Cunningham, 785-242-7101.
And welcome back here to Fort Scott Community College, where we head to the bottom of the third inning. The Ottawa Post 60 Arrows lead the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri, 1-0. Ottawa will send up Reynolds, Johnston, and Laurie here in the third. So far, through the first 3 innings, Aiden Michael has kept the Tiger offense at bay. He's thrown only 33 pitches, given up 1 run in that time, or 1 hit, in that time. Ottawa got its run in the first on an RBI single there by Cameron Reynolds. He'll lead off here in the third. And the first pitch to Cameron is down low, 1-0. Pitching change was made as we got here. Knoll now pitching for the Tigers. His second pitch is over and also low. So Reynolds 2-0 count, looking for one in the spot right here. And the next one hits him. And Cameron will go down to first base, hit by pitch. Going to take a pitch and get hit by it. That's a good spot to do it, right on the rear end. Doesn't really hurt all that much when you get hit back there. So runner first, nobody out. Wyatt Johnston, the batter. Wyatt popped out to second, his first at bat. First pitch into Johnston is high, 1-0. Wyatt came in batting .400 on the season, looking to get back to that. Reynolds goes, and the throw down to second base, and he avoids the tag. So stolen base there for Cameron Reynolds. And the count goes to 1-1. Pitch was called a strike. So now a runner at second, nobody out. Johnston awaits the pitch, and misses away. So count goes to 2-1. It was a close play at second. The throw was a little bit towards the first base side of the bag. Reynolds slid to the outfield side and was able to avoid the tag. Pitch comes in. Johnston fouls it straight back to the screen, and the count runs to 2-2. Johnston steps back into the box. And the set and delivery. And tied him up on that one, and Johnston goes down on strikes. So 1 out here in the third, and coming to the plate is Wayne Laurie. Wayne went down looking in the first inning on a tough curveball there by Rose. Knoll sets and delivers. Ball hit towards third, knocked down by the third baseman. Laurie running down, and good job by the third baseman to pick it up and make the play at first base. Reynolds does move into third base on the play, but now there's 2 away, and the batter will be Tanner Gould. Tanner's designated hitter. Grounded into a 6-4 fielder's choice in the first. Knoll comes set. Pitch. Inside corner. Strike 1. Gould ready. Knoll gets set, and the 0-1 delivery. Ball stayed up, and it is 1 ball, 1 strike. Reynolds gets the lead off of third. Pitcher comes set. Delivery. Gould, good swing, fouled it straight back to the screen. It's now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Knoll comes set on the mound, and the 1-2 pitch. And strike 3 called. So for Ottawa, here in the third inning, they get no runs. There were no hits. No errors, 1 man left on base. We're going to take a 45-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Smart Ottawa shoppers know Cosentino's Price Chopper has the best rewards program in town. Only Price Chopper lets you earn points on all your purchases. Visit mypricechopper.com and start saving on food or fuel today. Shop Cosentino's, your local family-owned grocer since 1948.
Ask any coach. Wishing for a good game is not the best game plan. At home, wishing your carpet and furniture were clean isn't much of a game plan either. Stop wishing. Let Super Stan be your cleaning man. Super Stan's Cleaning Service at 418-2463. Stan's been making life clean, fresh, and more enjoyable for your friends and neighbors for over 40 years. Kids, pets, unexpected visits from relatives, they all can take a toll on your carpet. Live life clean and fresh. Call Super Stan's Cleaning Service today at 418-2463. Let Stan be your cleaning man. 418-2463.
And welcome back here to Fort Scott Community College. Luke Queen bringing you Ottawa Post 60 Arrows American Legion baseball heading into the top of the fourth inning here. Ottawa leads over the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri by a score of 1-0. Aiden Michael on the mound so far through the first three innings, and the first time through the order has allowed one hit, just a couple base runners, and he's only thrown 33 pitches. Leading off for the Tigers will be the shortstop, number 19, Case Tucker. Dante Stahl on deck, and Bryant Rose due up here in the fourth. Michael into the windup, and the first pitch is down low. Not much of a big threat put up yet by the Tigers. Michael has kept the batters off balance and off the base paths here through the first three. Second pitch was thrown in, fouled away. 1-1 strike count. Left-handed batter awaits. Next pitch from Michael is ground ball to first off the glove of Reynolds, and there will be no play. And Tucker will reach first base on the air by the first baseman. So that brings Dante Stahl to the plate. Stahl, the catcher, batting here in the cleanup spot in the order. So runner first, nobody out. Michael looks in for the sign. Now checks the runner. Comes set. And the pitch to Stahl. Just a little bit on the outside, and it'll be ball one. One ball, no strike count here to the batter. Aiden Michael comes set. And he'll step off and look towards first base, no throw. But Tucker went back in diving just to be safe. Aiden will come set again, and the one pitch. Fly ball towards right, and it is hooking, and it will be a foul ball. So it evens the count at 1-1 strike. And these Tiger batters have pushed a couple balls that direction so far here in the ballgame. But the breeze pushing it even further towards the right field foul line and in foul territory. 1-1 strike count to Stahl. Michael comes set. Now he's going to turn and throw to first. Runner back safely. Michael stands, shows the rubber, looking in for the sign. Now check the runner and come set. 1-1 pitch, curveball, stayed up. 2-1 strike. Laurie playing in front of the bag at third. Reynolds holding the runner at first, middle of the infield at double play depth. Pitch coming in, shot towards right field. Mays on the run. He'll be unable to get to it. Ball gets past him. Stahl will round first, head into second, and Tucker to third base. Now, Tigers have something going here. Second and third, nobody out here in the top of the fourth inning. Bryant Rose will be the batter. Rose started on the mound, but was removed from the mound there in the third, and I was unable to catch where he went to. Michael will work out of the windup. First pitch is over but low, 1-1. Aiden, again, from the windup, the pitch, ground ball hit towards left. Off the glove of Worley. One run will get in. Trenton would have had to make a terrific play on that one. Credit Rose with the single, and that'll put runners at the corners. Still nobody out. Brings to the plate Wyatt Knoll. Wyatt started in right field, moved to the mound last half inning. Tanner Botkin will step out in front of the plate, give the infield signal here with the runners at the corners as to what play they'll be running, if they're going to throw through or what they'll do if that runner from first takes off. Michael set. And the delivery. Strike one. Swung on and missed there by Knoll. No throw down to second in this situation. So Rose takes second base, puts runners at second and third. Still nobody out. Michael's second pitch. Strike at the knees on the corner, and it's 0-2. Michael comes set, and the pitch. And this one fouled back to the screen. Nice job there by Wyatt Knoll just to get a piece and stay alive. Aiden Michael gets himself set back on the mound. Knoll in the box, and the 0-2 pitch. Again fouled off at the plate, back to the backstop. So the count stays 0-2. Strikeout would be good here, or something right at a corner infielder or back to the mound. Michael comes set, and the 0-2 pitch is again fouled away. The count remains 0-2. Knoll fouled off a few here in a row to extend this at bat. Michael, 0-2 offering this time, just a little bit outside and down, and it's 1-2. Michael looks in for the sign, now comes set. And a fly ball towards right field. Hit pretty well, and that'll get over Mays and to the wall. One run is in. And a second run is in, and the throw to third base is in time. So Knoll is retired 9-6-5 at third, crediting with the double, but the relay throw comes in. But 2 runs do score on the play, and now the Tigers lead 3-1. Brings Peyton Denny to the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs. Maybe just 1 out there. And the first pitch to Denny is singled right back up through the middle. I apologize, that is just the first out of the inning. And Denny with the solid single up the middle puts a runner at first. And out of the Ottawa dugout will come Kyle Alting. 50 pitches now for Michael. He had just thrown 33 through the first 3, but 17 pitches so far here in the fourth. The Tigers have done a good job. A couple long fly balls to right field. And then a single here by Denny. So far in the inning, Tigers have scored 4 runs on 3 hits. Excuse me. Backwards on that one. They've scored 3 runs on 4 hits. Runner at first and 1 away. Takeoff throw over to first. And Denny is back in safely. Center fielder Grant Miller, the batter. Miller singled his first time up. Ground ball through the right side. First pitch for Michael into Miller is a ball. Botkin goes through the signs. Michael has the one he wants. Pitch, a little bit upstairs, 2-0. Again, Michael looking for a sign. Runner gets the lead at first. Now he comes set. And the 2-0 pitch is a ground ball, and it again. Miller, base hit to right field on the ground through that open hole between first and second. And first and second, one out here in the fourth. Brings Garrett Morsey to the plate. Garrett is the extra hitter, 9-hole hitter here on the Tigers. And pitches over but low, ball one. Aiden again will come set. 0-1 pitch, or 1-0 pitch. In there, strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the Tigers' extra hitter, Garrett Morsey. Runners get their leads. Pitch comes in, swung at, missed, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here to Morsey. Michael looking in for the side. Now he comes set. And the 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes here on the number 9 hitter for the Tigers. And the 2-2 pitch. Through there, swung and missed, and strike 3. And there's 2 outs here in the inning. That brings to the plate the second baseman, number 24, Brandon Overman. Overman, the left-handed batter, he is batting in the 10th spot in the lineup with the extra hitter being allowed. So first and second, 2 men out now. Michael comes set, and the first pitch down gets by Botkin, and the runners will move up 90 feet into scoring position at second and third. Pitch was just a little bit in and down. Botkin tried to glove it, unable to do so, and it went back to the backstop. And good amount of space behind the plate, so no throw. Michael's second pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. And down at the bottom of the order, you don't want to turn it over back up to the top. You want to get some strikes and finish it here. 2-0 pitch at the knees is called a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. Michael out of the windup. Next pitch, foul down the left field line, foul. It will be 2 balls, 2 strikes. Overman behind that offering from Michael. Runs the count even at 2s. Aiden will step onto the mound in the windup. And the 2-2 pitch. Just a little bit up and away. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Big pitch here for Aiden Michael. Limit the damage here to 3. And get the offense back onto the plate. Pitch comes in, fouled away. And we're going to stay at 3-2. Michael looking in for the sign. Now into the windup. And the 3-2 pitch is a little bit inside. And Overman draws the walk, reloads the bases, and turns the order back over to the top of the order. Third baseman Logan Armstrong coming to the plate. Armstrong has grounded to third and lined to third in his first 2 at-bats here so far this morning. Michael will go into the windup, and the first pitch is over but low. Michael now at 66 pitches, started at 33 this inning, so doubled his pitch count here in the fourth. Second pitch is again just away, and it is 2 balls, no strikes. Aiden gets a sign, and he'll go into the delivery, and the pitch is chopped at the plate, and it will be foul over by third base. Armstrong, so far, every ball he's made contact with has been right down towards third base. And Worley even swung around a little bit closer towards third here in this situation with this batter up. Pitch comes in, and it is a line drive base hit left field. Johnson unable to pick it up clean the first time, but there's going to be a throw towards the plate, and it'll be late. And 2 runs in on the single by Armstrong. And plates the Tigers' 4th and 5th runs here in the 4th inning. And out of the dugout comes Lance Fuller, and we're going to have a pitching change here for Ottawa. So we are in the top of the 4th, and we are at a pitching change. So we are going to send it back to the studio for a 45-second break. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
And we're back. One more round, Cindy, and you win.
I'm ready.
Name a bank with at least 250 locations.
Arvest Bank.
Yes. Name a bank with longer hours and award-winning service.
Arvest.
Yes, that can give you a mortgage, credit card, or loan.
Arvest.
Has a free blue checking account you can open online.
Arvest.
And has an online switch kit.
Arvest Bank.
That is correct. You're a winner.
You can be a winner, too, when you open a free blue checking at Arvest Bank. Go to arvest.com/switch or visit a friendly nearby associate. Equal housing lender.
We train yearly to be iCar Gold certified because as cars and designs have changed to keep you safer, so have the collision repair procedures. And at CarStar Ottawa, your safety matters. Call CarStar 242-8916. Relax, we'll take it from here.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And welcome back here to Fort Scott. Luke Queen bringing you Ottawa American Legion Baseball. We are currently at a pitching change. So far here in the top of the 4th inning, the Southwest Tigers have scored 5 runs on 6 hits. And coming into the ball game to pitch now will be number 2, Colson Bean. Bean takes over for Aiden Michael. Aiden gave up the 5 runs and the 7 hits here in the ball game. He'd thrown 69 pitches in this outing. Came out pretty sharp there through the first couple innings. Had only thrown 33 pitches going into the 4th inning, but threw 36 pitches here in this inning, and so unable to get the 3rd out. So coming in with runners at first and second and 2 outs in Colson Bean. Colson on the season, 19 innings, 19 hits, 19 runs, 17 earned, 23 walks, 8 strikeouts, 1-2 record overall on the season. He's going to face number 2 hitter Ryan Rogers. First pitch to Rogers is hit in the air along the right field line and lands in the dugout. Reynolds, heck of an effort over there from Cameron trying to chase that down. Just ran out of room and bumped into the protective barrier fencing there out in front of the Ottawa dugout. So no balls, 1 strike to Ryan Rogers. Bean's second delivery. Swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Bean comes set. The pitch down in the dirt. Nice block there. Wayne Laurie has moved to catcher, and I believe Painter Botkin is checked out of the ball game, and so that will put Aiden Michael, who's over at third. Pitch comes in. Fly ball down the right field line, and it will be land foul. So the count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes. Michael will move into the 8 spot in the lineup, replacing Bodkin. Lori moves from third to behind the plate. And Michael remains in the game at third. 1-2 pitch, a little bit outside, brings the count to 2-2. Colson needs to throw a strike here and get it out. Line drive just off the glove of Bean, but right into the glove of Worley. And Worley will step on second, and that will end the inning. So for the Tigers in the top of the fourth, they get 5 runs on 6 hits, aided by 1 error, leaving 2 men on base. We'll be back shortly. You're listening to Ottawa Post 60 Arrows Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Hey, it's me, your taste buds. What do you say we head over to Leon's? You know, used to be Poncho's. They're open now, and the vocal cords won't stop talking about them. Chicken fried steak, sandwiches, burgers, salads, and I hear they kept the chips and cheese. Yum. You take me there and I'll forgive you for that freezer-burned whatever that was last night. Leon's, now open for lunch and dinner at 429 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I recently joined my father in business, and I am looking forward to working with families in Miami and Franklin County. Lewisburg will be my home base, and I am eager to make friends and meet the neighbors.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
KOFO, the Franklin County Fair Board, and Bob Allen Ford proudly present Travis Marvin.
She's hot wired.
Travis Marvin rocking the arena at the Franklin County Fair, Friday, July 20th at 8 p.m.
Gonna get untied.
Tickets are on sale now for only $10 at DIY Supply, Kansas State Bank at 236 North Main, CMI Lumber, and online at eventbrite.com. Bring the whole family to see Travis Marvin at the Franklin County Fair, July 20th. Brought to you by DIY Supply, Dingle & Son, Dials Construction, Bob Allen Ford, the Franklin County Fair Board, and KOFO.
And welcome back, everybody. This is Luke Queen down in Fort Scott with the Ottawa American Legion baseball team. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth inning. Ottawa now trailing 5-1 to the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri. Ottawa scored 1 run in the first. We stayed at 1-0 through 3. But at the top of the fourth inning, the Tigers able to put 5 runs on the board with 6 hits, aided by 1 Ottawa error. So Ottawa will play catch-up here starting in the fourth. Ottawa will lead off. It'll be right fielder number 25, Spencer Mays, to lead off for the Arrows. So Mays steps into the box, and the pitcher into the windup and the pitch. First pitch is over but low. Trying to figure out what position changes were made. In the windup and the pitch, outside, ball 2. Like Aiden Michael had finished last half inning at third base. Pitch into Mays, out in front of it, hit it well, but foul down the third base line, well out of play. So swinging at 2-0, just quite a bit out in front of that one. 2 balls, 1 strike to Mays. Lined in the pitch, and a line drive base hit back up center field. Good swing, good contact there from Spencer. And Ottawa has a runner at first, nobody out here in the fourth. Actually, it will be Colson Bean batting here in the 8th hole. It must have been another move that I didn't pick up during that change. Pitch into Bean is strike 1 called. Pitcher comes set. 0-1 pitch is upstairs. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. Bean coming in batting 111 on the year. Bean around a bunt, stabs at it, fouls it back to the screen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This Bean was bunting for a hit, did not do a good job of getting the bat out in front of him to get that bunt down and get the sacrifice to advance the runner. Stretching the pitch, 1-2 pitch, up and in, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The set and the pitch. Fouled right down at the plate. Being a little bit late on the swing, but able to foul that ball down and bounced up off of him. So foul ball as he is standing in the box. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mays gets a safe lead at first. Pitches in. Bean swings, fouls it straight back. Good cut there by Colson. Just a little bit underneath it, the ball went straight back. Noel comes set and the pitch. And line drive snagged at second base. Throw back to first is not in time. Nice play by the second baseman going up to make the play to his right and then get on his feet, try to make the throw back to first. Mays caught off the bag for just a second, but had his feet underneath him, diving back in safely. Brings to the plate Jose Richards. Richards grounded into the 5 unassisted fielder's choice back in the second. First pitch into Jose, low and away. Richards actually got a single. He was put out on that 5 unassisted play. Singled hard into left in the second, but he was the out recorded at third base to end the inning. Now a throw over to first base. Chases Mays back. He's back in time, no problem. Mays gets the lead. Richards ready. Pitches in, hit towards the hole between short and third. It'll be a long throw from the shortstop, and infield single for Richards, and Mays moves up to second base on the play. So first and second, 1 out, and back to the top of the order. Trenton Worley will be the batter. Shortstop made a play in the hole, was towards the outfield grass, tried to jump and throw all in one motion, but couldn't get enough on the throw to get Richards. First baseman, nice job of smothering that ball and keeping it in play, so no advance by the runners. Now Worley swears around a bunt. It's a good one. The throw to first, and it is a bang-bang play, but he will be out at first base. It's going to be a nice play there by Noel, who got him through in one motion to get Worley, who moves very well. The runner's second and third now with 2 away, and the batter, Brody Mundell. First pitch to Mundell, up and in. 1 ball, no strikes. Brody with a sacrifice in the first, grounded into a fielder's choice to end the second. Next pitch, down in the dirt, 2-0. Brody had stepped out as catcher retrieved the ball if it was down in the dirt. Now steps back in, a stretch in the pitch, and it is tapped towards short. Shortstop able to make a play, throw over to first, and it is in time. And Ottawa down here in the fourth. Ottawa gets no runs. They had 2 base hits. There were no errors. 2 men left on base. Score after 4. Tigers 5, Arrows 1. We're going to be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Kramer Pharmacy, downtown Ottawa, hopes you're enjoying this KOFO sports broadcast and wishes all the area teams good luck this season. Call Kramer Pharmacy today and ask about their convenient MedSync program that allows you to have all your prescriptions filled at the same time each month. Call 242-2055.
KOFO, the Franklin County Fair Board, and Bob Allen Ford proudly present Travis Marvin.
She's hot wired.
Travis Marvin rocking the arena at the Franklin County Fair, Friday, July 20th at 8 p.m.
Gonna get untied.
Tickets are on sale now for only $10 at DIY Supply, Kansas State Bank at 236 North Main, CMI Lumber, and online at eventbrite.com. Bring the whole family to see Travis Marvin at the Franklin County Fair, July 20th. Brought to you by DIY Supply, Dingle & Son, Dials Construction, Bob Allen Ford, the Franklin County Fair Board, and KOFO.
And welcome back here to Fort Scott Community College. This is Luke Queen. Ottawa trails as we head to the top of the 5th inning by a score of 5-1 over the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri. Got a couple changes here in the lineup. It looks like Michael Hull is in at first base. Aiden Michael is at third. Colson Bean on the mound. And trying to figure out where in the lineup those guys will be. As it looks like Cameron Reynolds has come out, so we'll just have to kind of see where we are as it comes around. Somebody replaced the designated hitter in there, as Ottawa probably will have lost that. First pitch in here in the 5th. Case Tucker leading off. Pitch from Bean is just low and away. Ball 1. Second pitch is in, and it is popped up towards first base side. Bean off the mound, calls for it, and will make the play. Good job there by Colson to just pop off the mound and go get that. Took charge, made the call, and got the out. So 1 away, and the batter is the catcher, Dante Stahl, for the Tigers. Bean into the windup, and the pitch down in the dirt, blocked there by Laurie, but 1 ball, no strikes. Stahl step back in, Bean into the windup. 1-0 pitch. Down, picked by Laurie, but it is 2 balls, no strikes. Bean again into the windup. The 2-0 pitch. At the knees on the outer half. That's strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike count here on the catcher, Dante Stahl. Stahl bats in the cleanup spot for the Tigers. Bean's 2-1 offering. Missed a little bit in. 3 balls and 1 strike. And the 3-1 pitch. Shot out towards right center field. And Richards will come over and make the call and the catch. 2 away. Nobody on, 2 outs. Ottawa trailing here in the top of the 5th, 5-1. Bryant Rose will be the batter for the Tigers. Rose singled and scored in his last at bat. Grounded out to second his first time in. And the first pitch in, and it hit him. And so Rose will reach base hit by pitch and bring to the plate the pitcher, Wyatt Knoll. Knoll doubled his last at bat, driving in a couple, but was thrown out trying to stretch it into a triple. Well, hit the ball well his last time up. First pitch into Knoll, swung on and missed. First time at the plate, Knoll grounded to second base. So, ground ball to second and a shot to right center field. And he tried to stretch into the triple. Pitch from Bean, this time a little bit up and away. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner gets his lead. Bean comes set at the belt. And the 1-1 pitch. Outside corner, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the pitcher, Wyatt Knoll, for the Tigers. Jim Bean comes set. And the 1-2 pitch. Down, blocked nicely. Pitch in the dirt. Good job there by Wayne Laurie to keep it in front of him. No advance by the runner. But it runs the count to 2-2. Bean again comes set, and the 2-2 pitch. Fouled at the plate, back to the screen. And it count remains 2-2. Tigers have been getting a lot better swings here after we got to about 10 o'clock this morning. But next pitch is a ground ball towards second base. Lundell grabs it, flips to second, and that'll record the out and retire the side. So here in the fifth inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, one man left on base. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
O'Reilly. Don't miss the 6-day sale going on now through the 4th of July at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. Stop in today and pick up 5 quarts of Mobile Super Synthetic Motor Oil for $19.95. Increase engine performance with Mobile Super Synthetic at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I love sunny days till they shine on the rug that never recovered from the incident. Need a style refresh? Get it at Gordman's. Find what you need for your home, family, and life with no damage to your wallet. Gordman's had their own refresh, and the biggest surprise is the best kind of sticker shock. With new deliveries each week, I discover something unique and exciting every time I shop, and the deals are amazing. Plus, with G Rewards, I earn points with every dollar I spend, so I can save even more. Gordman's, bigger deals, smaller prices.
Welcome back here. This is Luke Queen at Fort Scott Community College bringing you Ottawa American Legion Baseball. We head here to the bottom of the fifth inning. Ottawa trailing 5-1 the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri. Ottawa got a run in the first, gave up 5 in the fourth, and trailed this game by 4. Coming up to his first plate appearance on the day, first baseman Michael Holt. He replaced Cameron Reynolds early on. Not sure what happened with Cameron, but hopefully this is just maybe he might be pitching the next game. I don't know, but checking in is Michael Holt. Michael, 321 on the season. First pitch from Knoll down, but swung on by Holt, and it'll be 0-1. Holt will be followed by Wyatt Johnston and Wayne Laurie. Second pitch in the dirt, nowhere near it, and the count goes to 1-1. Pitcher going from the windup and the pitch. Whole line drive down third base line, but foul. Just a little bit out in front of that one was Hull. But he's on the pitch. So it's a 1-2 count to Michael. In batting .321 coming into the game today. And the windup in the pitch. And Michael ducked to get out of the way, and it got him up. Oh, and it actually went off the bat. It'll be a foul ball. I thought it might have got Michael before it got to the bat, but he was going down to get out of the way. Next pitch comes in, fouled away by Holt. And the umpire calling for some baseballs as Michael has fouled a couple out of play here. 1-2, still the count. Holt steps back in. Oh, goes to the windup. And the 1-2 pitch. And swung on and missed. Strike 3. Holt retired on strikes for the first out of the inning. Brings to the plate Wyatt Johnston. Wyatt has popped to second and struck out swinging so far here this morning. Came in at 400 on the year. So far, nothing so far here this morning. First pitch is in up high. 1 ball, no strikes. No into the windup. The pitch. Strike 2 on the outer half. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is in. No working quickly here. Catcher getting the ball and getting it back to him very quickly. Johnston awaits and swings, hits the ball towards left center field. Long run, and he will not be able to come up with it. Ball goes down. Johnston rounding second. He's thinking about third. Overthrows to the cutoff man, and Johnston will walk into third base with the triple. So good contact there by Wyatt Johnston. And as he rounded second, could see that throw overshooting the cutoff man and just kept on going to get to third base. So Ottawa with a runner at third here with one out. And the catcher, Wayne Laurie, comes to the plate. Wayne has struck out and grounded to third here so far this morning. First pitch into Wayne is upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Noel will work from the stretch for the runner at third. Second pitch comes in. Fly ball towards left field. Johnston going to go back and tag. And Johnston coming off. Catch is made. The throw is offline. And Johnston will cross the plate. Will appeal to third base and to no avail. So RBI sacrifice fly there for Wayne Laurie. Ottawa gets its second run of the ball game. And now batting with nobody on and 2 outs is third baseman Aiden Michael. First pitch into Michael is just a little bit off the outside corner. 1 ball, no strikes. Next pitch delivered down low, 2-0. Aiden batting .091 on the year. Aiden stands in, pitch coming, swung on, foul ball out in front of it again, down the third base line. Armstrong been hugging that line for the Tigers. Ottawa's peppered a few of them, but they're all been fouled that direction. 2-1 pitch, swung on, foul tip back in and out of the mid, but it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now on the Arrows' third baseman. Wind up and the 2-2 pitch. And a line drive out towards left field, and it will hang up just long enough and be caught. Good sliding grab there by the left fielder, but Ottawa gets one back. They get 1 run on 1 base hit. No errors, nobody left on base. 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Between summer heat and summer bugs, your lawn has its hands full. And it doesn't even have hands. Scott's Turf Builder with Summer Guard at the Home Depot can help. Right now, for 20% off. Summer Guard feeds your lawn with nutrients while killing summer bugs like ticks, fleas, and ants. So, lend a hand. Get Scott's Turf Builder with Summer Guard. Right now, 20% off, and only at the Home Depot. More saving, more doing. Selection varies by store.
KOFO, the Franklin County Fair Board, and Bob Allen Ford proudly present Travis Marvin.
She's hot wired.
Travis Marvin rocking the arena at the Franklin County Fair, Friday, July 20th at 8 p.m.
Gonna get untied.
Tickets are on sale now for only $10 at DIY Supply, Kansas State Bank at 236 North Main, CMI Lumber, and online at eventbrite.com. Bring the whole family to see Travis Marvin at the Franklin County Fair, July 20th. Brought to you by DIY Supply, Dingle & Son, Dials Construction, Bob Allen Ford, the Franklin County Fair Board, and KOFO.
And welcome back, everybody, here to Fort Scott Community College. Luke Queen bringing you Ottawa American Legion Baseball. Quick programming note, the noon news on KOFO will be brought to you here at the conclusion of this game, as we will probably be playing ball at noon. We are getting underway here in the top of the 6th. Colson Bean into the windup. First pitch is over but low. Peyton Denny leading off here in the 6th. Bean into the windup, second pitch. Denny swung on, fly ball out towards center field. Richards under it, and out number 1. So a reminder, the noon news will be coming to you probably just a little bit early today, as we're going to be broadcasting baseball. Ottawa plays in the next game here at the community college, their second of their 2 pool games. 1 out, Bean into the windup. First pitch over below. Good stop there by Laurie. Colson coming out working quickly here in the 6th. Next pitch right through there. Strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ottawa trailing 5-2 here in the 6th. Beans 1-1 pitch in the dirt. Ball 2. Umpire retrieving a couple balls here as the bags are getting a little bit low. Being into the windup, 2-1 pitch upstairs, 3 balls, 1 strike. One pitch is in, fouled at the plate, straight back and into the umpire. And it'll go full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Umpire's going to take a second, walk down the first base line. Wayne Laurie will go out and talk to Colson Bean. Kyle Altick comes out, talk to the umpire. Former catcher Kyle Altick knows how that feels when one gets popped right back into you. So coming out to check on him. Umpire looks to be okay, just stunned there for a second. And we're going to get back ready to play. 3 balls, 2 strikes here on the batter, Grant Miller for the Tigers. 3-2 pitch in the dirt. And Miller draws the 1-out walk. Puts a runner at first base for the extra hitter, Garrett Morsey. Morsey so far on the day has popped up to the catcher and struck out swinging. Bean works from the stretch. First pitch is popped towards second base, and Mundell over to grab it for the 2nd out. So Morsey out on the pop-up to second. A little blooper towards the hole, but Mundell did a good job going to his left to make the play. Miller, a nice job of reading that and not getting too far off the bag. Now batting for the Tigers' second baseman, Brandon Overman. Overman walked twice so far today. First pitch into Overman, fouled down the third base line and out of play. Strike 1. Bean looks in for the sign, now comes to the stretch. And the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Runner gets his lead, pitcher comes set, and the 0-2 pitch in the dirt. And the runner was going. Laurie unable to make a throw on the play. Pitch was down, kind of got up into Wayne's chest, and he was just unable to make the transfer to get a throwaway. 1-2 pitch from Bean, and strike 3 swinging. So no damage done here in the 6th inning. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Ottawa trails the Tigers 5-2. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 AM, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
O'Reilly. Don't miss the 6-day sale going on now through the 4th of July at your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store. Stop in today and pick up 5 quarts of Mobile Super Synthetic Motor Oil for $19.95. Increase engine performance with Mobile Super Synthetic at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Better parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Come into Lowe's for July 4th savings and give your favorite space a fresh new look, whether it's indoors or out on the deck. Get $10 to $40 off select paint, primer, and stain. Then invite some friends over to show off your handiwork. Don't forget to get the grill going with a 2-pack of Kingsford charcoal, now only $9.88. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Paint offer valid through 7-Eleven and via rebate. Kingsford offer valid through 7-4. See store for details.
And we're back here at Fort Scott Community College, heading into the bottom of the 6th inning. We do have a pitching change for the Tigers. Garrett Morsey coming into the ball game. Noel finishes at 50 pitches for the Tigers, so Noel coming in here in the bottom of the 6th inning. He will face the 7, 8, 9 batters, Spencer Mays, Colson Bean, and Jose Richards. Mays on the day, and on base both times. Solid single his last time up. First pitch into him is fouled down the third base line. Spencer reached on a fielder's choice back in the second and singled in the fourth. Here in the 6th, He'll lead off for the Arrows. Second pitch into Mays stays upstairs, 1-1. Worsey into the windup in the pitch. Little down and away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Ottawa needs base runners. Next pitch fouled away at the plate, and it'll go out of play. So runs the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes on the Arrows right fielder. Mays steps in. Worsey into the windup and the pitch. Curveball swung at and missed, strike 3. Mays down on strikes, first out of the inning. Brings to the plate the pitcher, number 2, Colson Bean. Colson stands in, left-handed batter. First pitch is over at first, strike 1. And the 0-1 offering fouled away at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Worsey coming with some straight fastballs here to open it up to Bean. And the curveball, Bean stays with it, drops the bat head down on it, and drops it down the left field line. Colson will round first. Good job there by the left fielder to get to it and get it back in quickly. But Bean on with the single to left. So runner first and 1 away, and the batter, Jose Richards. Richards is 2 for 2 on the day. 2 singles, 1 to left and 1 to center. Hitting the ball well as of late. Worsey out of the stretch. Pitches away, ball 1. Job there on Colson Bean, 2 strikes, curveball. Trusted the hands and just flipped it out into left field for the single. 1-0 pitch is up. 2 balls, no strikes. Wind picking up here just a little bit. 2-0 pitch. That one's across at the knees, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Bean gets his lead. Worsey comes set. 2-1 pitch is up and away, and it runs the count to 3-1. 3-1 count here to Richards. And then he takes a swing, and he pops it up just towards short. Shortstop retreats into the outfield to make the catch, so 2 away. And come back to the top of the order. The batter, shortstop number 3, Trenton Worley. Trenton walked his first 2 plate appearances, scored Ottawa's first run of the ball game. Tried to bunt himself on the last time, but a good play by the pitcher. And he was cut down 1-3 on the putout. Pitch to Trenton, up and away. Bean gets a safe lead. Ottawa trailing here by 3. Don't want to do anything poor on the base pass. Pitch was inside to Worley, 2 balls and no strikes. Next pitch, line drive towards left field, kind of hanging up in the air, and it will be caught by the left fielder. Trenton hit it on a line, but just right at the Tigers left fielder, and Ottawa goes down. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. We'll be back here at Fort Scott Community College for Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
I love sunny days till they shine on the rug that never recovered from the incident. Need a style refresh? Get it at Gordman's. Find what you need for your home, family, and life with No damage to your wallet. Gordman's had their own refresh, and the biggest surprise is the best kind of sticker shock. With new deliveries each week, I discover something unique and exciting every time I shop, and the deals are amazing. Plus, with G Rewards, I earn points with every dollar I spend, so I can save even more. Gordman's, bigger deals, smaller prices.
Howdy, folks. Colonel Sanders here to announce that KFC's new Crispy Colonel Sandwich is now available in a $5 fill-up. Why? Because who wants to spend $7 on a meal at a burger place when you could spend $5 on a new KFC Crispy Colonel Sandwich, wedges, a cookie, and a drink at KFC? I mean, we specialize in chicken. You need another reason? I didn't think so. Try the new Crispy Colonel Sandwich and a $5 fill-up at KFC today. KFC, it's finger-licking good. Limited time offer at participating KFCs. Tax extra.
And we're back here in Fort Scott. This is Luke Queen bringing you Ottawa American Legion Post 60 baseball. Ottawa, we are heading to the 7th inning. Ottawa trailing Southwest Tigers by a score of 5-2. Here in the 7th, it'll be top of the order for the Tigers. Logan Armstrong will lead off. Armstrong 1 for 3 on the day. And first pitch from Bean is low and back to the backstop, ball 1. Armstrong singled his last at bat, grounded out and lined out to third base the first 2 times at the plate. 0-1 pitch hit towards third, and that one takes a tough hop on Aiden Michael at third base, and Armstrong will reach on the air. Michael kind of let that ball play him instead of charging it in, and it got up into his chest, and he was unable to make the play. So a runner at first, nobody out. Ryan Rogers, the left fielder, comes to the plate. Rogers was hit by a pitch, reached on a fielder's choice, and singled. Armstrong stealing on the play, and he'll be in there safely with the stolen base. Pitch was up, and it'll be a 1-0 count on Rogers. Bean, next pitch down in the dirt. Nice stop there by Wayne Laurie. 2 balls and no strikes now on Rogers. 2-0 pitch. This pitch is up, and it goes to 3-0. So 3-0 count on the batter. Next pitch is also high, and Rogers draws the 4-pitch walk. So that'll put runners at first and second, nobody out, and bring to the plate the shortstop, Case Tucker. Tucker's flown out to right, walked, and popped up to the pitcher. First pitch is over but low, ball 1. Next pitch down in the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes. Laurie going to call time. He'll go to the mound now. Quick word with Dean, the pitcher, and back behind the plate will go Wayne Laurie. So 2 balls, no strikes here to the 3-hole hitter for the Tigers. Runners first and second, nobody out. Next pitch is over but low. Another one down in the dirt. And it'll go to 3-0. Bean struggling with his control right here. And the next pitch is low as well. And that'll load the bases as Tucker draws another 4-pitch walk. Brings to the plate the catcher, Dante Stahl. Stahl on the day, flown out to center field, grounded back to the pitcher, but he has a double mixed in there, double to right center. Bean's pitch over but low, ball 1. Bean from the set position. This one It misses away, ball 2. And timeout called here. Lance Fuller coming out of the dugout for Ottawa, and he'll head to the mound. We'll see what he does here. Ottawa has the base. The Tigers have the bases loaded against Ottawa here in the top of the 7th. Ottawa trailing by 3, so a couple runs here for the Tigers, and they have quite a bit of insurance sitting out there in front of them. Bean will stay in the ball game. Or just a quick word. Might have seen something mechanically. Or just a little bit of encouragement to say, go get it. Bring a few of the infielders in. And the next pitch is low and ball 3. Mundell playing about halfway. Hull and Michael in at the corners. 3-0 pitch is right through there, 3-1. Worley playing back a little bit more towards double play depth. And the 3-1 pitch comes in. It's shot out towards center field. Richards on the run. He'll make the catch. Throws back into second base. Not in time, but the runner at third tags, and he will score. And so that will plate the Tigers' 6th run of the ball game. Good running catch there by Jose Richards. Track that down. So 1 away, runners at first and second. And Bryant Rose will be the batter for the Tigers. Dean set and deliver. Ball swung on, popped up towards second, and Mundell will be there to make the catch. And now 2 away. Wyatt Knoll will now come to the plate. Knoll on the day is 1 for 3. Had a double cut down trying to stretch it into a triple. Grounded to second and hit into a forced fielder's choice in his last at bat. First pitch from Bean is over but low. 1 ball, no strikes. Bean will come set. Second pitch is inside. 2-0. Already at the plate, and the 2-0 pitch. This one's upstairs, 3-0. Peyton Denny waits on deck. 3 balls, no strikes, and the pitch is called strike 1. So 3 balls and 1 strike. Knoll had already just thrown the bat back over towards the dugout, so he's going to have to chase that down and come back to the plate. Three-one pitch, and this one is outside, ball 4, and that loads the bases again and brings Peyton Denny to the plate. 54 pitches now thrown by Bean, and Lance Fuller back out of the dugout, so we're going to have a pitching change here. See where we go. And I believe it'll be Michael Hull is where he went to. And it looks like Colson will remain in the game and move over to first base. So 54 pitches thrown on the day by Colson Bean. This might be a pitch count decision here by Coach Fuller. We'll just keep it right here with you for this one. Michael Hull coming in to relieve Colson Bean. Michael has, it's a few times so far on the season. In 7 games, he's pitched 10 1/3 innings, given up 6 hits, 10 runs, 7 of those earned, walked 19 and struck out 10. He's 1-1 with a 4.74 ERA. Coming in into a tight spot here, bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 7th inning. Arrows trail by 4, 6-2. So need to get this out and really keep the damage as low as they can as they look to make a comeback in the bottom of the 7th inning. Batter is Peyton Denny. Left-handed first baseman is 1 for 3 on the day. Flown out to center field, grounded to second. Also singled back in the 4th inning. He scored a run in that 5-run 4th inning for the Tigers. Hole's first offering, right through there, strike 1. Hole into the windup, 0-1 pitch. Just a little bit inside, and it'll bring a count to 1-1. Hole's 1-1 pitch. This one just a little bit upstairs, and it'll be 2-1. One pitch, in and up, runs the count to 3-1. Hole needs to come with a strike here. Bases are full. And the 3-1 pitch in there, hit out towards center field. Richards did not get a very good read on it. Now the ball slices away from him, and it'll be down. 2 runs are in. They're looking to bring the 3rd one around. Throw to the plate will not be able to be handled by Laurie. And it's a 3 RBI double for Denny. And that'll push the score up to 9-2 here in the 7th. Denny had a 3-1 count, was looking fastball. He got it, hit it out to dead center field, and it kind of sliced back and turned Richards around, unable to make the play. Now batting will be the center fielder, Grant Miller. Hole's first pitch, hit towards 3rd. Fair ball. Michael fields it, picks it up, throws it out over to first base, and the out is recorded. But damage was done by the Tigers. They get 4 runs in that top of the 7th inning. So Ottawa will come to bat in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 9-2. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM, 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Pros in the know start with Lowe's, because at Lowe's, pros save money on trusted brands that make it easier to get the job done right. Stop in during Bosch Tool Days and get up to 40% off select Bosch tools and accessories. From cordless power tools to saws, routers, sanders, and rotary hammers. Power up today and save. Just stop by the Pro Desk at Lowe's or visit Lowe'sForPros.com for details. So, Pro, now that you know, start with Lowe's. Offer valid through July 4 while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase.
KOFO, the Franklin County Fair Board, and Bob Allen Ford proudly present Travis Marvin.
She's hot water.
Travis Marvin rocking the arena at the Franklin County Fair, Friday, July 20th at 8 p.m.
Gonna get untied.
Tickets are on sale now for only $10 at DIY Supply, Kansas State Bank at 236 North Main, CMI Lumber, and online at eventbrite.com. Bring the whole family to see Travis Marvin at the Franklin County Fair, July 20th. Brought to you by DIY Supply, Dingle & Son, Dials Construction, Bob Allen Ford, the Franklin County Fair Board, and KOFO.
Yeah, we're back here at Fort Scott Community College with Ottawa American Legion Post 60 Arrows Baseball. Ottawa coming to bat here in the bottom of the 7th inning of this morning contest against Southwest Tigers of Lamar, Missouri, trailing 9-2. Lamar added 4 big insurance runs in the top of the 7th inning, and Ottawa chasing 7 here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Leading off is the second baseman, Brody Mundell. Brody 0 for 2 officially on the day, and the first pitch into him is strike 1. Brody with the sacrifice in the first, grounded into a fielder's choice and grounded out to short here in the ballgame. Line drive off the bat of Mundell right at the third baseman, and it'll be out number 1. So Mundell retires, struck it well, just shortstop was out of step, took a step to his right, and the ball was right there. Mundell down for the first out, bringing to the plate Michael Hull. Hull struck out his first at bat. First pitch to Hull, curveball, stayed in and down. 1 ball, no strikes. Second pitch to Hull, is a little bit out, ball 2. Michael waiting on the third pitch. This one up a little bit. 3 balls and no strikes. Michael might be trying to take a couple here. 3-0 pitches in there, strike 1. And the 3-1 pitch on its way. Swung on, hit towards left field, hit pretty well. But the left fielder playing in a good spot, and he'll make the catch. And Ottawa down to its final out here in the ball game. Wyatt Johnston comes to the plate. Nobody on, 2 outs. Ottawa trailing 9-2 here in the 7th. First pitch is over but low, ball 1. Johnston stands in. He'll look at a strike. It is now 1-1. Wyatt tripled his last at bat and scored a run back in the 5th. Curveball over, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wyatt will have to protect here. And the next pitch is another curveball down in the dirt. Johnston watched it back to the screen. Evens the count at 2-2. Pitcher into the windup and the 2-2 pitch. Johnson sticks the bat out there and shoots a single out over the second baseman's head. So good job there by Wyatt of just putting the bat out towards the ball, making something happen. That'll bring Wayne Laurie to the plate. Wayne sacrificed fly his last at bat, struck out looking in the first, and was retired on a ground ball to third in the 3rd. Johnson gets a lead. First pitch missed away, ball 1. Pitcher into the stretch, and the pitch right through there, strike 1. Evens count at 1-1. Laurie was taking all the way. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That misses upstairs. Runs count to 2-1. Wayne with the 2-1 count. He gets ball and curveball hit towards third. Third baseman up with it, throws across the diamond, and that is your ball game. Laurie retired on the 5-3 putout for the final out of the day. For Ottawa, in the bottom of the 7th, they get no runs. There was 1 base hit, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Ottawa loses here in the opener to the Southwest Tigers 9-2. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be back for a wrap-up. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Come into Lowe's for July 4th savings and give your favorite space a fresh new look, whether it's indoors or out on the deck. Get $10 to $40 off select paint, primer, and stain. Then invite some friends over to show off your handiwork. Don't forget to get the grill going with a 2-pack of Kingsford charcoal, now only $9.88. All projects have a starting point. Start with Lowe's. Paint offer valid through 7-Eleven and via rebate. Kingsford offer valid through 7-4. See store for details.
I love sunny days till they shine on the rug that never recovered from the incident. Need a style refresh? Get it at Gordman's. Find what you need for your home, family, and life with no damage to your wallet. Gordman's had their own refresh, and the biggest surprise is the best kind of sticker shock. With new deliveries each week, I discover something unique and exciting every time I shop, and the deals are amazing. Plus, with G Rewards, I earn points with every dollar I spend, so I can save even more. Gordman's, bigger deals, smaller prices.
It's not our everyday sale at Kohl's. Friday through July 4th. Shop hundreds of epic deals in-store and online. No coupons needed. Kids tops and bottoms, $7. Junior swim separates, $14.99. The big one bath towel or pillow, 3 for $10. Stock up, save big, and get Kohl's Cash. $10 for every $50 spent. Hundreds of epic deals store-wide. Kohl's Cash for you. Right now, only at Kohl's. Select styles. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
KOFO and State Farm agent Ryan Dispro are sending you to see the Kansas City Royals at the K this season. To win tickets, register at Ryan's State Farm office at 504 Redbud Avenue in Garnett. And you could be there to see the Royals host the Twins on July 21st and 22nd. 2 games, 2 winners. And we'll announce both on Monday, July 16th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Next offering is swung on and hit pretty well. Yelich off to the races. Still going back, and that ball is a goner.
Register now to see the Kansas City Royals from State Farm agent Ryan Dispro and KOFO.
And welcome back here to Fort Scott. Ottawa Falls here in their opening round game of the Pioneer Classic down here at Fort Scott Community College. They lose to the Southwest Tigers out of Lamar, Missouri by a final score of 9-2. Ottawa got out on the board first as they got a run in the bottom of the first inning. Trenton Worley worked a walk. Brody Mundell sacrificed him around, and an RBI single from Cameron Reynolds put Ottawa on top 1-0. But in the fourth, Aiden Michael kind of got knocked around just a little bit as the Tigers put a 5-spot up in the fourth. They scored 5 runs on 6 hits. Ottawa did commit 1 error in that inning, and Ottawa was chasing some runs for a while from that point on. Ottawa added 1 back in the 6th. Wyatt Johnston got a 1-out triple. Wayne Laurie hit a sacrifice fly to left field to get Ottawa back within 5-2. But in the top of the 7th inning, the Tigers added 4 more. Just on 1 hit, there was 1 error, a couple of walks, but a bases clearing double by Peyton Denny of the Tigers spread the score out to 9-2. Ottawa unable to get anything going in the 7th inning as they fell here in their first game of the tournament to the Southwest Tigers from Lamar, Missouri. Ottawa will play again here shortly, probably in about 20 minutes or so, as they're going to do a little work to the grounds and let the teams get loosened back up and lineups be collected. We will bring you that game here shortly. But here in the first ball game, Ottawa falls to the Southwest Tigers by a final score of 9-2. We'll be back shortly with game number 2. This is Luke Queen, and you've been listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball on 1220 AM and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed this Ottawa Arrows American Legion Baseball broadcast on KOFO. Brought to you by Quality Structures Incorporated, Modern Woodman agent Dale Pearson, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Sutton's Jewelry, and by Ransom Memorial Health, Ottawa Recreation Commission, Super Stands Cleaning Service, Kramer Pharmacy. This Ottawa Arrows broadcast is also being brought to you by Costantino's Price Chopper, Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, Messenger's Home Furnishings. Also by Harvest Bank, C.S. Cunningham Construction, Leon's, and CarStar. For more information about our next Ottawa Arrows baseball broadcast, log on to our website at KOFO.com and listen daily to the KOFO Sports Calendar. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Information